Hi everyone, I want to show you how to check for plagiarism using Google's Originality reports. So here I've created an assignment for an essay. I've also created a template. It's just a blank document titled essay so that the students can type their essay directly into that, so I know that they're using a Google Doc. It doesn't have to be a Google Doc for the plagiarism reports, but I find that it works better. The important thing is with the template, you need to change this setting so that it says make a copy for each student. And then what's really nice is when Google generates that copy, it puts the student's name directly into the file name. So instead of just saying essay, it'll say Dan Monfrey essay or whatever your student's name is, and then essay. And then over here, you can set all of your settings with points and grades and due dates and things. But the important thing is you need to check the check plagiarism box. You can only do 3 assignments with the EDU free version. If you have EDU Enterprise, it's unlimited, but we only have the free version, so we can only do this for 3 assignments per class. So I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. And now I just assigned that assignment. Now that your assignment's been assigned, your students can go to the Classwork tab and click on the name of the assignment. They'll see the template that you've given them. So if they just click on that, they can open it and type their essay there. If they've typed it someplace else, they can also just copy and paste it there, or they can even just add it as an attachment and leave that document blank. So here it is. If they needed to add something, they could add that. Now, because I'm the student, I have the ability to run an originality report on my paper before I submit it, so I can check that I've done everything correctly, I've cited all of my work. So I'm going to go ahead and click the Run option. I can do 3 originality reports before I submit the paper. So I'm going to go ahead and run the first one. This allows students to check their work, and if they realize they made a mistake, they can go back and correct it. Once the report runs, it'll show up right here. So now it says View Originality Report, so I can go ahead and click that. And here's what the report looks like for the student. So it's a copy of my document, and then it's got 1 flagged passage and 1 quoted passage. And right now the quoted passage is turned off. I'm going to turn that on so you can see what that is. So here's a section where I've quoted something and I've cited it in my works cited. So even though this is listed as similar, I've given credit to that author. Whereas this one that's the flagged passage is a quotation but hasn't been cited. And it'll show you the web matches. So this is coming from a Fox News article, right? And then if I go back and I turn on this, the quoted section is coming from CNN, which we already knew because it's cited. So this is what the students would see when they open their similarity report. Right? They can also see the percentage instead of just a count. So this is saying there's 1 flagged passage and 1 cited. If we go to similarity, it shows us the percentage of the document that is either flagged or cited. Right? So that's the similarity report for the students. After they've viewed that similarity report, they just come back to the assignment and they click Turn In. Now that your student has turned in their work, you can go to the essay assignment again, and you can click on Turned In. And here you'll see the student's work. So if I go ahead and I click on the attachment, this takes me directly to the student's paper. This isn't the originality report. This is just the grading tool where I can add comments and read the paper. If I want to see the originality report, I come over here to the list of documents, and I can see where it says 1 flagged passage, and I click on that, and it'll open the originality report. So as you can see, this is the similarity or originality report. It's basically the same as what the students see. So again, you can turn on the cited or quoted sections or turn them off, and you can switch between percentage and count, so you can see how many sections or what percentage of the paper has been cited or flagged as similar to another paper. Right now, Google only checks this against Google Search and Google Books. It doesn't check student-to-student papers because it doesn't keep a repository of student work. It doesn't keep any copy of work submitted to Google Classroom. So it doesn't have that ability. and it doesn't check currently against Google Scholars. That's something they're working on, but as of right now, it does not check against the Google Scholar searches. So anything that's on a searchable website or anything that's available in Google Books, this will flag as similar or cited. And so those are the tools that it's currently using. Right? You can print the report, which gives you a nice outline of the report or the document itself, and then the report of where the flagged content comes from and how much of it was flagged. Okay. Once you're done viewing the originality report, you can just close that, and then you're back at the assignment, and you can give the student a grade, you can add comments, and then once you've given the grade, you can post it or return the work. All right. I hope that was helpful. Have a wonderful day.